This transplant sheet is made from human cells and can be applied to damaged parts to restore their function. In the second part of our series on regenerative medicine, we focus on a medical revolution brought about by cell sheets. Japan is a world leader in cutting-edge medical technology and healthcare services. Join us as we explore medical frontiers. Yoshiko Murata is 63 years old. She began feeling severe pain in her knees about 10 years ago.
I felt excruciating pain when I would stand up from a sitting position. I used to cry out in pain. It felt like I was a robot. I felt as if my knees were creaking and my movements were slow. I was so worried about what would become of me. I was always wearing a long face.
Murata had osteoarthritis of her knee joints, which is usually caused by aging and injuries. Cartilage between the bones of knee joints absorb shock and ensure smooth movement. But when the knees are overused, the cartilage gradually wears away. Then, the joints become misaligned, causing the bones to rub into each other. What's more, fragments of broken cartilage affect the surrounding tissue, causing inflammation. This results in severe pain. In some people, it's so serious they can't walk. This is an image of Murata's knee cartilage. The dented, discolored part shows wearing out of the cartilage. The usual treatment for this condition is to inject hyaluronic acid, which helps smooth joint movements, or prescribe painkillers. But their pain-relieving effect is only temporary. The pain can be stopped completely through a surgical procedure of embedding an artificial joint made of metal and resin. It adjusts the joint's position and enables it to move smoothly. But artificial joints become loose in about 15 years, requiring more surgery. Murata heard about a new treatment to regenerate knee cartilage and visited Tokai University. Orthopedist Masato Sato has been studying methods to regenerate worn-down cartilage for 15 years. He focused his attention on stem cells that can produce new cells. Cartilage doesn't contain many stem cells. Once damaged, it can't be regenerated. But the fluid in bone marrow contains many stem cells that can produce cartilage cells. Surgeons cut a hole through the bone to allow the stem cells in the bone marrow fluid to seep into the damaged part. This allows the cartilage to regenerate naturally. But it also allows stem cells to seep out, reducing its effectiveness. To solve this problem, Sato turned to cell sheets. He takes out cells from the patient's knee cartilage, cultures them, and turns them into the sheets. First, he cuts part of the bone and inserts an artificial one. This restores the balance inside the joint. He fixes the adjusted part in place with a metal plate. He then grinds down the remains of the cartilage in the damaged part. Next, he opens a hole through the bone and covers it tightly with a cell sheet. This prevents stem cells from the bone marrow seeping out, ensuring sufficient regrowth of the cartilage. What's more, protein contained in the cell sheet accelerates the cartilage's growth. This image shows Murata's knee cartilage 1 year after surgery. The dented, discolored part has disappeared. The cartilage has regrown and become smooth.
We use stem cells from the patient's bone marrow and cell sheets made with the patient's own cells to maximize their healing power. That's why this treatment is safe and effective. It utilizes the synergy between the patient's cells and stem cells. And therefore, I think it has a great advantage.
1.5 months after surgery, Murata was able to stand up and walk without feeling pain. Her knee cartilage has not worn out 3 years on.
I was pleasantly surprised when I realized I had no pain. And best of all, I can now play with my grandchild. Walking is a basic function of humans. I appreciate how satisfying it is to be normal.
Sato has launched a new project to promote treatments using cell sheets. Cells taken from the elderly can't proliferate sufficiently. They sometimes fail to make a proper sheet. So Sato turned to cells from babies. He took out cells from tissues removed from infants with innate disorders with no harm to the babies themselves and cultured them. Their power to proliferate proved to be stronger than that of the elderly, making sturdier cell sheets. They also produce more sheets. Sato thinks this could make their mass production possible and cut costs by 90%.
I want many people to benefit from treatments with cell sheets as soon as possible. First, we have to ensure safety. Then, we need to confirm their efficacy and create sheets that can be applied to many people. That's our goal.
An operation to transplant a sheet made with baby cells was conducted for the first time ever this year. Doctors put the sheet over the worn-out part of the cartilage. Cartilage cells are rarely rejected after transplant, even if they are from other people. The recipient of this transplant was Atsushi Kasahara. Before the operation, he suffered severe knee pain and had difficulty going up and down stairs.
痛みます？
いや、大丈夫です。だいぶ突っ張り感がなくなりました。
そうですね。
1 month after the transplant, he can go up and down stairs with the help of crutches.
To be honest, I feel I've been finally freed from pain. I'd like to go on a trip. I strongly feel I want to take up whatever I want to do, such as golf or swimming.
The human body has this tremendous innate natural healing and regenerative ability. However, if we continue to live our modern lifestyles, in other words, our stressed out, sleep-deprived, nutrient-poor and sedentary lifestyle, this will only compromise our body's natural regenerative ability. So we really need to prioritize a healthy, balanced diet and lifestyle, and also to manage our stress levels. Here on Medical Frontiers, we'll continue to share scientific methods for everyone to lead happier and healthier lives. So we hope you'll join us again next time.